no, Alex. Look at the line at the check-in counter. We're going to miss our flight.
Relax, Mia. This is what traveling abroad is all about. The chaos, the excitement, and yes, the long lines. My heart just skipped a beat when I saw that crowd.
Skipped a beat. Listeners, that's an idiom we use when something shocks or surprises us. And believe me, today's episode is full of surprises because we're taking you through a real airport journey in English.
Exactly. You'll learn how to check in, go through security, order snacks, even survive awkward small talk on the plane. So stay tuned because this episode will make you feel like you're really traveling with us.
And trust me, we've got lots of useful idioms and phrases, so you'll fly through your next English conversation. Airplane, scene 1. At the check-in counter. Okay, Alex, first stop, the check-in desk. Imagine we're at the airport. There's a receptionist ready to greet us.
Good morning. May I see your passport and ticket, please?
Sure. Here you go. We're flying to London today.
Thank you. Do you have any luggage to check in?
Yes, just this suitcase.
All right, please place it on the scale.
Oh no, Alex, your bag is overweight.
See, this always happens. Listeners, here's a phrase, travel light. It means traveling with very little luggage, something I clearly did not do.
Exactly. And another phrase here is excess baggage. In English, it means both extra luggage you have to pay for and also emotional problems you carry in life. Fun double meaning, right?
Love it. Okay, the receptionist gives us our boarding passes. Time to head to security.
Passport control, scene 2. Airport security. Security officer, please place your electronics and liquids in the tray.
Sure, here's my laptop, phone, and... Wait, Mia, did you bring a giant water bottle?
Oops, I forgot. Listeners, important phrase here, rookie mistake. It means a beginner's error, like bringing water through airport security.
And look at me, taking off my shoes and belt. It's like a fashion show gone wrong.
Exactly. But here's a useful phrase, better safe than sorry. It means it's better to follow the rules carefully than to face problems later.
Good one. Okay, we survived security. Now comes my favorite part, duty-free shopping.
Shopping bag, scene 3. Duty-free shopping. Duty-free shops. Perfumes, chocolates, electronics, everything looks so tempting.
Yes, but remember the phrase costs an arm and a leg. It means something is very expensive. And honestly, some of these perfumes do cost an arm and a leg.
True. But here's another idiom, window shopping. It means looking at items without buying. And that's basically what I'll do because I don't want more excess baggage.
Smart move. Okay, let's grab a coffee before boarding. Ordering in English is super important, right?
Coffee shop, scene 4. At the airport. Hi there. What can I get for you today? I'll have a cappuccino, please.
And I'll take a black coffee, no sugar. Gotta stay awake for the flight.
Sure thing. That'll be $8. $8 for coffee? Talk about daylight robbery.
Nice phrase. Daylight robbery means something is unreasonably expensive. And honestly, airport coffee always feels like that.
Exactly. But hey, it's part of the experience. Okay, we've got our coffee. Let's head to the gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now boarding passengers for Flight 1022 to London. Please have your boarding passes and passports ready.
Here we go, Alex. Butterflies in my stomach.
Good phrase. Butterflies in your stomach means feeling nervous, in a good way, like excitement before a big event.
Exactly. Okay, let's board the plane and see what adventures await us inside. Stream key idioms, skipped a beat, travel light, excess baggage, rookie mistake, better safe than sorry, costs an arm and a leg, window shopping, daylight robbery, butterflies in my stomach.
So listeners, that was part 1 of our journey from check-in to boarding. We've only just scratched the surface.
Yup, next time we'll take you inside the plane. Awkward seatmates, in-flight meals, and how to survive long-haul flights in English.
And of course, more idioms and phrases to make you sound fluent and natural.
So, pack your bags and don't miss part 2 of our Traveling Abroad for the First Time podcast.
Perfect. Let's dive into part 2 of Traveling Abroad for the First Time. We'll move inside the airplane with Alex, Mia, flight attendants, and even a chatty seatmate.
Hurry, Alex. We're finally stepping into the plane. I can already feel the excitement.
And I can already feel the lack of legroom. But that's all part of flying economy, right?
Exactly. Listeners, welcome to the second part of our journey. In this episode, you'll learn useful English phrases for flying, from talking with the flight attendant to ordering meals to dealing with that unique seatmate experience.
And trust me, I've had my fair share of interesting neighbors on flights, so let's buckle up.
Okay, seat 22A, that's me by the window. And you're right next to me, Alex. Lucky you.
Lucky me, we'll see after 8 hours. By the way, listeners, buckle up is both a real instruction, fasten your seatbelt, and an idiom meaning get ready for something challenging or exciting.
Good one. And here comes our seatmate. He looks friendly. Hi there. Looks like I'm stuck in the middle seat.
Oh, the dreaded middle seat. That's another phrase, listeners. Dreaded means feared or disliked. Nobody loves the middle seat.
But here's a positive phrase. Make the best of it. It means to stay positive in the less than perfect situation. And that's what our seatmate is doing. Scene 2. Flight attendant greeting.
Good afternoon. Welcome aboard. May I see your boarding passes?
Here you go.
Thank you. Please store your bags in the overhead compartment and fasten your seatbelts.
Listeners, the phrase overhead compartment means the storage bin above your seat, and fasten your seatbelt is the polite instruction you'll always hear on a plane.
Yes, and here's a fun idiom. Fasten your seatbelt is also used in everyday life to mean get ready for a wild ride. For example, this project is going to be tough, so fasten your seatbelts.
True. And after eating too much, you might feel like you're in a food coma. That's a funny phrase meaning you're so full you just want to sleep. Scene 4. Conversation with seatmate.
So, is this your first time traveling abroad?
Yes, it is. I'm both nervous and excited.
Same here. We're learning as we go. By the way, that phrase, learning as you go, means figuring things out while doing them. Very useful for travel.
Nice. I travel a lot for work. Honestly, after a while, it becomes second nature. Good expression. Second nature means something you do so often that it feels natural, automatic.
Exactly. For example, speaking English will feel like second nature if you practice daily.
Listeners, did you notice how many natural phrases come up in small talk? That's why real life conversation practice is gold. Ugh, I can never sleep on planes. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, same. My neck always feels like it's tied in knots. Oh, and there's another idiom. All tied up in knots means feeling very tense or uncomfortable.
Perfect. And here's one more. Catch some shut-eye. It's an informal way of saying to sleep. Like, I need to catch some shut-eye before we land.
Good one, but with crying babies and turbulence, it's easier said than done.
That's another phrase. Easier said than done. It means something sounds simple but is actually difficult. Recap of part 2. Key idioms, phrases. Buckle up, fasten your seatbelt, get ready for something, make the best of it, stay positive in a bad situation, fasten your seatbelt, literal plus idiom for preparing for something, bite the bullet, accept something unpleasant, food coma, feeling very full and sleepy,
Learning as you go, figuring things out while doing them. Second nature, something that feels automatic after practice. All tied up in knots, feeling tense or uncomfortable. Catch some shut-eye. Sleep. Easier said than done. Sounds simple, but difficult. All right, listeners, that wraps up part 2. We've checked in, gone through security, and now survived our first in-flight meal and seatmate conversations.
Next stop, landing at a new airport. That means immigration, customs, and finding your way to the hotel. Lots of English you'll need there.
And of course, more idioms to make you sound natural. So stay tuned for part 3 of traveling abroad for the first time.
Part 4. Exploring the city and making mistakes.
Alex, we've finally checked into our hotel. Now it's time to explore the city.
Yes, Mia. And listeners, welcome back. In this part, we'll take you through the streets, shops, and restaurants of a foreign city. You'll learn how to ask for directions, order food, and even handle little mistakes.
Great. Let's start with asking for directions. Imagine we're on the street and I want to find a famous museum.
Okay, try asking me.
Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the National Museum?
Perfect. That's a very polite way to ask. Another option is, could you point me to the National Museum?
And what if the person answers quickly and I don't understand?
Good question. You can say, sorry, could you please repeat that slowly? This shows respect and also helps you understand.
That's useful. Oh, by the way, I think we're already lost.
Haha, yes. And that brings me to today's idiom. Getting lost is part of the journey. It means that sometimes mistakes or detours can actually make the trip more interesting.
Now let's move on to shopping. I love buying souvenirs. I'll pretend I'm at a shop. How much is this keychain?
Very good. And if you want to be polite, you can add, excuse me, how much does this cost?
And if it's too expensive, I can say, that's a bit out of my budget.
Exactly. Here's another phrase. Can you give me a discount? Many shops expect customers to bargain, especially in markets.
Great. And what's an idiom for shopping?
Here's one. Shop till you drop. It means shopping until you are completely exhausted. For example, on our first day, Mia wanted to shop till she dropped.
Okay, Alex, now let's eat. I'm hungry.
Perfect. Ordering food is an essential skill. You can start by saying, I'd like, or could I please have? For example, I'd like a chicken sandwich, please.
That sounds easy. And what about asking for local recommendations?
You can say, what do you recommend? Or what's the most popular dish here?
Great. And if I love the food, I can say, this tastes amazing.
Exactly. And here's an idiom for food. Finger licking good. It means the food is so delicious that you want to lick your fingers. For example, the street food here is finger licking good.
I just realized, what if I make a mistake when speaking English in the restaurant?
Don't worry, people usually understand and they appreciate the effort. If you make a mistake, just laugh it off. That's another idiom, laugh it off. It means to treat a mistake lightly and not get upset about it.
So, mistakes are okay?
Absolutely. Mistakes are stepping stones. That's another idiom. It means mistakes help you learn and grow.
Alex, today we learned how to ask for directions, shop, and order food. And we also learned some idioms.
Yes, let's recap. Could you please repeat that slowly for asking directions again? Can you give me a discount for shopping? What do you recommend for food? Idioms: getting lost is part of the journey, shop till you drop, finger licking good, laugh it off, mistakes are stepping stones.
Wow, that's a lot.
And remember, listeners, don't fear mistakes. Every mistake brings you closer to fluency.
Exactly. That's the beauty of learning through travel.
In the next part, we'll face some travel problems like losing luggage or missing a train and show you how to handle them in English. Stay tuned.
Part 5, Travel Problems and Closing. Alex, I think every traveler eventually faces a problem. What if we lose our luggage?
Good question. At the airport, you can go to the lost luggage counter and say, "Excuse me, my suitcase hasn't arrived," or "I think my bag is missing."
That sounds stressful.
Yes, but here's a helpful idiom: keep your cool. It means to stay calm even when things go wrong. For example, when Mia's luggage was missing, she kept her cool and spoke politely to the staff.
I like that one. Okay, what if we miss the train?
You can ask, "When is the next train?" Or "Is there another way to get to the city?" Missing transport is common. And here's another idiom: miss the boat. Literally, it means you miss the opportunity. For example, we missed the train, but at least we didn't miss the boat to the island.
That's true. And what if it rains during our trip?
Then we use the idiom, "every cloud has a silver lining." It means there is something good even in a bad situation. For example, it rained, but we found a cozy cafe and enjoyed great coffee.
That's a positive way to look at it.
Exactly. Travel teaches us that not everything goes according to plan, but you can always adapt.
Alex, today we covered so many situations: luggage, transport, and even bad weather.
Yes. Let's do a quick recap for our listeners. My suitcase hasn't arrived, for lost luggage. When is the next train, for missed transport. Idioms: keep your cool, miss the boat, every cloud has a silver lining.
That's a great set of phrases.
And here's one last idiom for our journey. Travel broadens the mind. It means that traveling makes you wiser and more open-minded.
That's beautiful.
So, listeners, don't be afraid of mistakes or problems. They're part of the adventure.
Exactly. And remember, every challenge is a chance to learn English in real life.
We hope you enjoyed this full journey podcast from the airport to the hotel to shopping, eating, and handling travel problems.
If you enjoyed it, share it with a friend who is also learning English.
And don't forget, your likes and comments give us the inspiration to keep creating.
So keep practicing, keep traveling, and keep learning.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.